chance to take some progress?
Oh no, unfortunately, I did not get that at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
Did not
no
get
worries,
time.
Yeah, it was sort
Yeah.
of like soon. Yeah,
It was a short period. Yeah, I didn't get time. Unfortunately,
okay, then
usually Friday is Usually Friday is my work
Yeah.
productive day.
It's okay, man. No worries. Okay, man. I would suggest since we don't have any other attendee, let us discuss your where you are at. If you have any questions related to the tasks we discussed last week, let us continue like that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, sure. You want me to share my design?
Yeah, man. If you
Yeah, 1 second.
did you do anything from last?
No.
Like,
That's the thing. I didn't do anything extra. So.
Okay, man. Then.
And for me, I think the design is complete for now. I don't want to add anything to it, unless you see anything is like should be added.
Then let us start with that. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Miro. Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen.
I can see it now.
Okay, great.
I lost. Yeah. Okay.
No, I think we should show it this flow maybe.
Couple of seconds. Did you say anything?
No, I just said we should maybe start with this flow. This one is secondary. It's for the teacher flow.
All right.
We can do that in the back end in the beginning. We don't have to implement it directly. We can just upload videos by ourselves, so it's not a big deal.
I think you will just need to have like flag on the user.
Yeah. No. I mean the flow itself, like adding screens and functionalities and stuff. We can make this as like the last task, because once we do this, I think I can just add videos and forums from the database itself.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, makes sense, man. Let us like finish. That's also like my way of thinking mostly. I prioritize like the short task for, then I will leave the like more boring or like a cumbersome task left.
Yeah, and I believe once we do this, since I'm using React, it should be easier to do the teacher side, since it's supposed to be all like components, if I remember correctly.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, just like a brief overview. You will have some sort of like authentication service, and when you are verifying the credentials of the user, you will just check if it's the relevant person and set the flag based on that. Yeah, will work.
Yeah, we can add like a field that has a number 0, 1, 2. 1 for student and 2 for teachers, maybe 0 for admins.
Yeah, it will work actually. As you wish. Then you will most probably need to keep that mapping somewhere as well. Yeah, you will obviously know, but ideally you should also keep that mapping somewhere.
Yeah, this one is still to figure out. It shouldn't be that hard, I think. Seems pretty simple, yeah.
Yeah, man. Looks good, actually. I think you are ready to start, or?
Yeah, I think so too. I was planning on starting, yeah. Or at least like the database design, maybe backend. I can start working on my environment. I actually looked up a video while I was in the car. Going back home about Firebase. I didn't find any good resources actually. I watched a video. It seems like they were importing, like starting from scratch, the Firebase, and the application is built over it.
Yes.
Oh, from my experience, I usually do the back end last. Does that work too?
Yeah, but you will still need to. You will need the authentication for sure. But yeah, you can also like implement that later.
Yeah, from my usually my way of thinking is I do all the elements and make sure like the application works, all these elements, everything. Then I start worrying about database and data and everything.
Whatever you are comfortable with. Yeah, in this.
But does it work that way? Because from what I'm seeing, it looks like they built the app over Firebase.
No, it's actually totally dependent to the developer, the preference of
Okay.
the developer, and
Okay.
actually the project roadmap is defined. And yeah, like I say, if you wanna continue with that, I would also like to suggest you just focus on the like a React applications front end side. You can also like use like direct YouTube videos or whatever video player choice you will be taking, and you can use like a dummy data everywhere. And then once you are happy with the state of the application, you can start building the backend. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel more comfortable with that, I guess.
Yeah. And if you want, if you think the Firebase will be a little bit cumbersome, yeah, just focus on the front end. Then, since we don't have also like any other attendees, when you are done with the front end, we can save the whole day, like perhaps like take 2 hours or so, and I can as well like
Yeah,
building
sounds
the
good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Great, man. Great, yeah. Good you are here, man. Otherwise, we will be zero.
Yeah, I guess. It's surprising actually. Actually pretty interesting forum.
Yeah. Also, like this also like totally relies on the. For me, the best way to learn is like by practice.
Yeah,
There-
exactly.
yeah, I did it for that. I could also like sort some slides and talk about those. But I don't think it will be. If I do something like that, those will be forgotten like in a month or
Yeah.
so. But by
Yeah,
practice,
exactly. Like I've learned React before. I just don't remember it anymore. I haven't used it
yeah.
in like a year. So yeah.
But no worries, you can speed up pretty quickly
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. I'm not worried about making mistakes, so
Good dear man. Okay. Then, if you don't have anything else, no need to actually steal your time as well, yeah. I don't know what Tristan is thinking, or if there's anybody else coming Tristan is aware of. All right.
maybe we can have a like quick session about Firebase.
Of course,
I'm
man.
gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that anyways by myself. So maybe it would be fun to just do it together.
All right, man.
I'll stop sharing my screen for now.
So do you want to actually discuss talk about the object model or exactly Firebase, how the implementation will be? Yeah, okay, let me actually show the Firebase, yeah, quickly.
Yeah, maybe you show me what you think is
Better, yeah. Oh, sure.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just open up. Okay, got it.
Okay, man, actually, let us do this, yeah. This will be a refresher for me as well, yeah. Not online programs. Or something step by step. I think the ideal way for the React is actually creating a new React app. It's also like stable if you since it's just like a JavaScript library, you can just like import to your main JavaScript application and rely to React as well. But yeah, if you are starting with a new one, creating a new one is the proper way to do. But are you familiar with the TypeScript? Or did you hear about it?
TypeScript. Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Okay, so there are like on this programming and the coding, there's this paradigm called types, which helps actually when you are developing the application, you define types for your objects, which actually is helpful while developing the application to be fast and making less errors. Since your IDE, will actually show you the the errors directly on the IDE. Let me find if there's another TypeScript here. Which is actually like so. This sort of actually like also like happening. This works on when you configure your IDE to read the TypeScript files, and the TypeScript files have the extension TS instead of the JS. And as a differentiation, actually, in addition to the JavaScript, they do provide these interfaces and types. And let's say you do have an object called like user. Let me say, let's say email. This is one of the fields. Will be. Not more. Now there are pledges. All right, ID. Just yeah, some sort of like ID. Let's say phone. Rather it's like this. So normally JavaScript is not supporting types. Therefore, when you are working there, if you try to access the property of the user object, let's say this will you can access the ID like this. But if you also define a type for this, type user type, what was it? Email to be string, ID is to be string as well, and phone to be.
Okay. I think I get it. Yeah.
And then you can define, attach this user type to the user like this. And then if you try to build a new user, not new user, how was this? When you're also like creating a new user, this is just a reference actually. This won't be used now. And you are passing the type. And then you can see it's actually like highlighting this with the error. And when you go to pop over it, and you can see there are like a couple of errors here. One of them is like new user is declared, but its value is never read. So yeah, this on JavaScript, the code size is actually not that much, so it does not matter that long. But in some of the programming languages, where even like the lines of code, the amount of lines of code in the code base maybe become important. So therefore, you can define some styling guidelines for the JavaScript programming languages. And also, yeah, this I do mostly rely to Airbnb JavaScript TypeScript definitions, because Airbnb is very Airbnb do have a really good JavaScript ecosystem and development. And they're also like contributing to the open source community a lot. And so one of the configurations from those libraries to warn for unused variables. And since here I actually declared a variable but did not use. Therefore, it's like this one shows as declared, but its value is never read. And as you can see, the object here is missing the following properties from type: email ID and phone. But yeah, if you were not, if this type was not available, this wouldn't be possible to be cached. Since the type is not available there, and you can so instead of the email, you could have been able to pass any mail you want, any property you want. So this will not fail on the.
Hello, did I cut off? Oh, okay, he did. Yeah. Too much code. Hope it's not a big issue.
Got disconnected. Yeah.
Yes.
Where was I left? I finished the
Commented.
this part.
Oh. We did not see that. You left when you were commenting the users.
Okay. What else did I have there after that? Was here? Yeah. So let me just stamp. Okay. Not this one. Let me find it.
I don't understand what TypeScript is. Is it like instead of JavaScript?
It's an extension to JavaScript.
Oh, extension. Okay. So
You
it's
know-
still considered like JavaScript file and JavaScript code.
Yeah, you will have a file extension TS, but your program will, when compiling, export these as JavaScript files.
Okay, I understand.
As you can see, so I had this like this part here, and I am declaring a new object for the user, and I am passing this type declaration I had for the user here.
This part we have seen.
And you can see since this user part has the email property, but I have initiated the user object with the mail property, and you can see directly is the red highlighted here.
Okay.
And TypeScript just enforces that. Without TypeScript, it wouldn't be able to possible to figure out when coding the application.
Okay.
So JavaScript is actually has not came from the academy. But yeah, if you think about the academy, about like the environment programming languages like the Java or Python, those are type supported programming languages. But JavaScript per default is not supporting any types. You can either use some extensions for those, or actually you just connect integrate with the TypeScript, which provides the type support for the JavaScript language.
So it's just to make compiling easier or debugging easier.
Indeed, debugging easier.
Yes. Okay.
And like when you're also not just debugging, actual coding easier as well. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was what I wanted to quickly introduce about TypeScript. Also, how I when creating this React application, a blank React application, it's also possible to pass in some TypeScript templates. And therefore, this actually reminded me sort of that I have to introduce TypeScript.
Oh, okay.
It's as of now not necessary. It's also like possible to create a plain JavaScript app and then integrate TypeScript easily. For sure, it simplifies your development experience a lot. And if you are going to continue with the React, at some point, I'm sure you will also jump into the TypeScript. But it's also like nothing complicated. You simply, like I show here, mostly like you are either creating these types or interfaces, which are which do have just some different sort of syntax. But if you ask me what's the difference of those, I really have no idea. All right, man. Okay, so this is the create command to create a React app. So let us create a React app. So this will be also like probably your starting point.
I need to install Node.js, right?
Are you using Apple or Windows?
Windows.
Then you will need to, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, you will need Node.js. Let me see. No, add React to a website. Part here. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah. Just it says here. You'll need to just to have the Node version more than the 14 and the npm version more than the 5.6. When you install the Node.js, it will most probably come bundled with the npm. But it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. So pretty much you will just need to install Node.js. 14 is fine. Anything or 14 or 16 is fine. Okay, man. So it have actually created the application, and you can, as you can see, this npm start command with not because I have to navigate to the application. So as you can see, I do have this on the forum folder, a new app available now. And when I go there and run the npm start, the application starts running. So it's just simple to be able to have the application running. So, and this is the, as you know, the initial screen. So, okay, we have installed that, and then the second task is actually installing the. I will not run this anymore. Installing this Firebase, and let me actually do like this. Remove folder. Okay. if you use, for instance, like a TypeScript, the only difference will be on the application. This package JSON contains, and the files will be obviously different since they will have the TypeScript extension.
Mm-hmm.
So for the React Firebase, I think this was the official thing, which is this one. For the web, yeah. You will just need to, what? React Firebase was it, yeah. I am trying to find the, which library I should use. Yeah, I told you last week that you can actually rely to the actual Google documentation for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So this will be actually the initial starting point. Second will be this one. This one, okay. In the Firebase console, we are adding a project. Let's see, man. So this simply, and this will be your part. I am not enabling Google Analytics. You can either enable it already in advance before starting writing the application or later. And then that's it. Creating the project will take probably.
But so far, it's not connected to your new project, right?
No, not yet. But I remembered this Firebase will actually show the instructions step by step. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do I need to do this before I start the app, or can I like just focus on React and everything then?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's ready. Then I go. Let's see. So it's basically just this one, yeah. We have to add an app. We can either add iOS or Android or web. I am selecting web. Forum, mockup app. Okay. Yeah, also this also another thing. You can either rely to your own solution for hosting, or actually rely to Firebase for the hosting. But yeah, since you will integrate this later, you can switch to Firebase hosting later. Yeah, no need to do this for now. Yeah, man. It's actually
nice.
literally show. This is just the only thing we need to do. And while waiting, I'm going to my root file. Construct app, initialize app, Firebase console. Right, what was it? Index. Root render, okay. So on the React, mainly you will not need to touch this index.js file a lot. You can take this app.js file as the entry file. So I am just like importing the initialize app application, initialize app from the Firebase app module. Then this is pretty much just what I will need to do. Just this. Initialize app, React. Yeah. Ah, this is this. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. When I do next time. Oh, run the wrong command. Yeah. So this is the. You are here, right? I'm not cut.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the least amount of job you need to add Firebase. Then for each actually different modules, and these modules will be actually for the authentication for your since you will rely to authentication. One of the other modules will be Cloud Store, Firestore actually. This one. Here we can see it better actually. Yeah. Here we have just like imported this initialize application method from the Firebase app module, which was the minimal requirement. And as you can see, for the authentication, you can import the auth module and the Firestore module for the storage database purposes.
So if you ticked on the authentication before it would have imported this one for you too.
Come again? Sorry, man.
If you ticked it on the authentication at the beginning of when you created the Firebase,
yes,
it would have imported this one too.
That wasn't the authentication. That was analytics. Huh?
Oh. Okay.
It will. It's not prompting for it. It's just like prompting for the analytics. Because on the analytics, you will. It will generate some Google ads account.
Oh. Okay.
Those sort of stuff as well. This time it totally like skipped those.
Yeah.
You can see, man. Let's say I wanna import use the auth module. So I will use the same actually this one. Let me actually run the application. Oh man, come on. Again, this one. So was expecting to see some Firebase log, but not available. But anyway, I am importing the second module I will be using. What was it? I have no idea. It's been a while. Like had no React user. So on the React, just like a refresher, on the use effect methods are heavily used, which is, as you can see, I have passed this an empty object as a dependency to this use effect method. So this will run just once on the page start.
Okay.
And as you can see, it just run once. Yeah. 2 times, but yeah, never mind. Yeah. So here I will just like refer to this method, which was this one, Firebase authentication. I have to initiate the Firebase authentication like this.
But do I need to authenticate on the app start? Is it when they press login or something?
Yes. Well, I don't have a button there, therefore actually.
Oh, okay.
For simplicity, I am just running this one on the page loads.
Yeah.
So let me see Firebase. Why is this defined like this? Okay, import Firebase. Okay. Right. So now I can access directly to the out module, and you can see this one. Let me prevent default. So sign in with. So normally, let me actually try. Yeah, why not? What will happen? Well, I am selecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So
7.
these, in my case, would be the inputs the user uses on the
Yeah.
login screen.
Only I, yes. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
It should show when if it's successful logins, it will log something. Otherwise, it will show some other stuff. Sort out. Where was not the font? Yeah.
Was not found in Firebase app.
Yeah, let me quickly do this. Yeah, I didn't want to just lazy, and therefore didn't want to create this file. But what I am missing here, import Firebase from Firebase app. Okay. Script. Get out. It's the method name. Yeah, this will take a bit to be able to comfortable with the Firebase, but won't much. Yeah. When we come there, we can check our actual nice examples, nice documentation, because there are also like a lot of quick changes on the Firebase. Therefore, I am not also I didn't know where the like the latest actual documentation is. Yeah. This should be the Google site. Okay, this one. So
Oh yeah.
out. Oh, all right. Okay. Work. Or let me try actually the signing the first. So this should show that the user is not available or something like that. It's good actually. Out configuration not found Firebase. Yeah, anyway, man, this we can like I don't want to waste more time on this. But yeah, I am most obviously missing something, but yeah. Let me also like check what maybe the see, it says that I didn't have the authentication mode available on Firestore.
Oh,
So
so it's connected. That's good.
yeah, it looks connected. Yeah. So I am actually switched to the Firebase, going to the authentication. Yeah, I recall. Yeah. So I do say get started. Now it will enable it. Sign in. I will select for the email, and as you can see, we do have a lot of providers here.
Oh, that's actually nice. We can have Google sign in.
Yeah, this will
Oh.
literally be drop-in replacement. Yeah. So therefore, I will check actually email password. And okay, email link passwordless. No. All right.
That's
Let's
what
see.
enable. Okay.
Configuration not found. User, it's not throw
Oh.
it. It is not found.
Nice.
And what was the method name? Create user with email and password. Okay. And I will actually now create the user with the email and password. Let's see. It has created, yeah.
Oh.
And,
Where does it get stored now? We didn't make him a database yet.
and we will be able to see the users here.
Oh, okay.
That is pretty much done. This Firebase is really useful, yeah, for this sort of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
half of the Firebase is done, man. And like we did, yeah, there's also like a lot of different possibilities to configure this. Like I showed, it's also like it's also possible to connect this Google, Apple, Facebook, whatever, GitHub, whatever social OAuth authentication you would like to use. So yeah, that will be pretty much it. Yeah, and let's say you wanna store the user preferences, or you wanna store any data related to the user. You will simply get the user ID here and rely to that. The second part will be actually the storage, but the storage will be taken some time. So I rather not jump into that right now because, but yeah, quickly I can show you. No worries. Yeah.
But can I write queries here too, or is it just like interface?
Sorry.
Can I write queries as like a database, like select queries? It's not in this one. I mean later on if I create a database for my forums and everything.
Let's see, man. I don't recall. Okay, this Cloudflare store I am adding. So there is like literally two options was there. One of them was like the authentication, the storage. So I'm actually like creating the database. Let's see what happens.
Allow read write.
Is private by default. Start with the test mode because you will need to, the only quirky thing will be you will need to write rules for your collections, for your files, for your database endpoints, so to say, which will be like basically. Yeah, when we go there, it will be more clarified for you. But so we must write some rules to allow individual users just to access to their data. But initially, when developing the application, we can start on the test mode, where by default all of the data is open. Anyway, man, I am just like skipping this one. Whatever, yeah, enable. Select the United States as the store. There's, yeah, here, you can see.
Oh, query builder, oh, nice.
Query is done here. I never used it, yeah, but so didn't know it. But yeah, let's say I will start a collection. Give the collection an ID, users.
But it's already created, or isn't that we saw before as a database, or what was it?
But what do you mean? The database?
Like, yeah, we already seen like the user you created was there already. Isn't that a database already?
No, that's not the database. Actually, that's the authentication. So authentication payload or object.
Oh, so we still need to insert that object in here.
It's not inserting. This is like totally separated from that.
Okay.
So let's say I will select as the users collection. And then I will simply select the fields. Email, which will be a string, phone number. Okay. I will select this auto ID. No. So ideally, this should be the user ID of the actual user. So So I will do it like this, yeah, man. For now. But yeah, we can like discuss the the important stuff or like the problematic stuff about this like later. Yeah? My user ID. Okay. So you can see this is my object where I do have this. And like here, I will add the second user.
So there on the left is the table, then the data is next to it.
Yes, and this is the collection, the most outside, most parent part, most root, we can say, where we do have the all of the user documents stored with the user IDs. And so each of the users is actually as actual users.
It's like a record, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, we will have another collection. What were events? Was it? We had the users, we had the lessons or forums.
Forums, yes.
We can also like actually set a defined for it. We can say actually like a product forum. Or can be one of the fields.
Shouldn't product be the one of the documents?
Yeah, but this will be actually one of the documents.
Oh, it's a document ID. Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, tutor. Let's say day. I don't recall time. But this is not a proper way to store data daytime. But
Yeah, this one will take some time to think about and see what's
no idea. You can see. Or let me also add the second one, which will be development.
Why did it only show us tutor? Where's the other fields?
So once you click on this one, you will be able to access those, yeah?
No, I mean like when you added a new field, you didn't only saw the tutor, right? When you add a new document.
Yeah, I just added that one, tutor. So if you recall the last week, I had like a brief comparison between the non-SQL databases and the SQL databases.
Oh, okay.
Or relational databases, sorry.
Relational, yes.
So I think on the relational databases, you should have the exact same.
Yeah, this is what I'm used to. This one, this one's okay. So this is non-relational.
Yes, and the whole point of the MongoDB type non-relational databases is they are flexible, man. And when you are building, there will be a lot of times you will need to change some stuff. Or we can say we are for now using tutor, but at some point we may want to have multiple tutors, for instance. So in that case, we will need to change this object field. On the relational databases, the migration will be a lot more effort compared to this one. Because here simply we can run a simple script to update all the fields to be arrays instead of the strings, and keep the tutor as it is. Or we can say we can add simply another property called teachers, let's say, and keep that as an array of the tutors. One other small thing. So the you will most probably also when we were discussing the last week, here you can say under the development you can have a start of a collection for lessons. Lesson 1.
Oh, okay.
Video.
Oh.
This way be one of the ways, but you don't have to necessarily have to build this way. So whatever you are comfortable with, you can actually also have the videos on this level as well, yeah.
And then connect it somewhere to on the other one with IDs and stuff.
Exactly. So yeah, so if you put it to the root, then they will need to be auto-generated, and they will have the video for forum, which will be, let's say, development. I will add another one. Video for forum. What did you say? Product. So this is also another way. We actually either you can directly attach the to the collection under the relevant document, or have it stored on the root like this as a collection, and then have references to the actual files. So whatever. I'm not sure at this point for your case. I never thought about such stuff. Also the optimization of the databases either. But yeah, depending on your use, the good thing of the Firebase is if you see something is not easily implementable, that means that your model is, your way of thinking is wrong.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, this will happen most probably just once or so. You will, for when you are storing here, you will need to from the front end pass in relevant values. This is also not the best way, let's say. For instance, the admin wants to upload a video. So ideally, you will want to read the admin's forum and then map that video to that forum. But yeah, it's also like possible to just like a simple upload a simple pop-up where the user will where the admin will select the actual forum. And
No, I
they
think maybe I have a better idea. Maybe just like depending on which screen you're on the website. Like if you're inside the development forum, for example, and you're trying to upload a video, it automatically upload it into the development forum.
Exactly. This is also like a nice way to do that. But yeah, you need to also like to do some sort of like this sort of like things checks on the backend, mostly. But just like a brief introduction. Yeah, one last thing for now, I can introduce you about the Cloud Firestore is the rules part. So, and as you can see, since we do have the like the test database available, and you can see we do have this like match. Red is allowed to everybody. The syntax is a little bit difficult here, but yeah, you will figure this out, yeah. And you will also like to write this like most probably just once. But yeah, we can also define things like if it's like a video, or yeah, let's say, how was this? Yeah, match document. Okay, so ignore this one. But yeah, data. Let me also show you the data. So as you can see on the users, so this is just for the security and the security purposes of the database. So what I will do here, I have to like them. I will match with the document or with the collection, whatever I want to write the rule to and so as you can see, I have started with the users root here, and I have this like a document here, and here I can actually write the actual rule, and I will allow reading or writing as it is here, if only request user ID.
Oh, is an admin. Okay.
No, this is actually for the saving the user.
Oh yes, okay.
So request user ID should be equal to the document ID. So this way, because yeah, this user, this is actually not the user ID. This is also not the best way to do this. Also, I don't recall the actual thing for it, but it will be yeah. If the current request from the client is signed by the user who is actually this user. So it is doing that check here. I am not. This control is wrong. Ignore it. But some control like this. So this will realize protect the protection of the individual user documents here. So only the users will be able to, the actual user will be able to update its email field. But yeah, like you say, another way would be actually for the admin to do it. Then you can extend the rule. I am not also like I don't know exactly if this is the correct syntax, but in that case, you will have the you can have check some check like this, yeah. So either the user can update the email field himself, or an admin can actually update an email field of any user. So you will write some rules for those. Shortly. For the forums, you will need to make them only be updatable from the admins. The users, I think initially you can keep them unless you have like a blocking or something, some functionality like that. But still, no, never mind. Users, you will need to write this just the rule to allow them to update only their own users. By the way, whenever you write a Firestore rule to Google, there will be a lot of examples for this. And like you said, you will have the forums. Forums should be dependent on how you want to have the videos. You will have the videos. Videos, I think you will allow only the admins to be to upload.
Yes, but I don't think I will need to do it as a rule, because when an admin logs into the application, it's going to be using a completely different app. So the user will not have the option to upload any videos even.
But they can simply actually you can't rely to that, because they can actually inspect the code page in their browser and edit as they want.
So that also edits my application?
Yes. And you can see, it's really very simplified version of this. And you can see here the Cloudflare stuff. Display now. So it's gone. So like something like this, they will be able to find your property and flag it otherwise. So they would be able to see the button. Just like a security and a protection measurement.
Oh no, no. What I meant is like the application is complete. Like it's not even flagged off. For an admin, the page is completely different.
Got it. Yeah, you're right.
I got you.
Yeah, but it's also like another way, another thing. Yeah, there is also this is like this programming plan. So there are like at least 100 different ways to implement anything.
Yeah, I got you.
So
more security.
Whatever you think is the best, or it's the practical one. It's most probably the best one. Because it's a startup. If you are working in a corporate environment, if you are working, for instance, like for a finance company, if you are working for PayPal,
I am working for a finance company.
Really? Then it's not like then your prioritization should be the security, practicality. Man. You may want to, I don't know your application status, but if you want to keep the attendees, perhaps you can have also like another collection, like sessions or lessons for each week, where you will keep the data of the attendees, or the participation response before the event, after the event, or that sort of stuff. All right, then.
Firebase seems cool, but I don't think it's my style. Like this one seems complicated for me. Like to add like a lot of collections, I think it can be very complicated if that application is very big. I think I'm more comfortable writing code. Like the database I use is all about like selecting stuff with like lines of code.
Whatever you are comfortable with, man.
No, but I think I'll use it and learn it. That will be a good experience.
Come again? Sorry.
No, I think I will use it just to learn how Firebase works because it's very interesting.
Yeah,
I
man,
think it can get very
once-
complicated. Yeah.
And once you get comfortable with it, I'm pretty sure you will just use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it seems very cool.
one additional step to this is the AWS. So AWS Amazon Web Services is providing what the Firebase is providing, but like the 10 times bigger feature-wise and functionality-wise. Just like wanted to give this like brief intro about that. So from the Firebase, you can also like have this like the hosting delegated to the Firebase as well. But on the AWS side, it is a much more complicated ecosystem and provides a lot of like cloud delivery network issues or for like messaging issues, a lot of like functionalities. Actually, the Firebase is also supporting the notification push notifications such as well. But yeah, just like a small comparison of those two I wanted to do. And like you said, man, then take the I'm lost there. How can I switch to the since you said you will be starting with the front end, and we will have most probably, like let's say, one. How long do you estimate you will need to for the front end?
Honestly, I don't know my skills yet on React. So I have no idea how long it's going to take me. Maybe a month.
Yeah, let's say 1.5 months. Yeah, because let's say 1.5 months. At the
I still have. I think I should do a Figma design first, so I have an idea how it's going to look like. Maybe that's going to make it easier. I tried to work on that and the database until next week. So not database, just refresher on React and start to get my environment ready.
Yes,
I can do that by this weekend. Then maybe start working on it starting next week.
Sounds good, man. Then it will be nice if you can be at least ready to start on next session. And
next session is after their holidays, right?
So there's no next. Okay, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Then I think you should have in 2 weeks. You should definitely have some stuff, man.
yeah.
Things. But then we can we can check it later. Yeah, 1 month or 1.5 months. We can spend the time on that.
Yeah.
And then, what was your actual question? I don't recall. But then whatever comes after that, we can focus on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. So, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm very bad at Figma. I'm willing to learn though.
Also, I will also like to ask you to once you are ready with your design, show Tristan and Castus as well. Yeah, he's a designer. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he will be really helpful to guide you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like design actually. I'm just not really good at it. Yeah.
Castus hint is actually to make the like breaks and everything even. Oh, that's an actually nice way to approach the design for me as well. Yeah. Whenever I do have to design something, I just make like everything even. The spaces, the blanks, the parts between components and that. By default, it looks pretty good actually. So I'm sticking with that as well.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm also very bad at colors, so that's gonna be a bit hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
You will just simply 2023 color trends, web
Oh.
application color palette trends. It's great, man.
Oh, okay, okay. If it's up to me, I would just make it black and red for sure. Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, it was nice to see, nice to hear you guys again this week.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, have a happy Christmas and New Year, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
Right. Yeah. See you around
Bye
there.
bye. Bye.
Bye bye.